Are we? There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to Singularity Roleplay for tonight's episode of King's Gambit. Why is my... Wow, my screen is freaking out. Hold on. There we go. For some reason, it kept switching between all my tabs. Tonight is our 9th episode of King's Gambit, which is a spy thriller using the outgun system. While those of us tonight have our... Wow, I can't talk either. Those of us around the game table have our safety tools in place. It's important to know if any content tonight here is something you're not comfortable with. If at any point during the stream you become uncomfortable or find the topics discussed to be too much, please take a step back, get some air, take some time to yourself, and hopefully we'll see you back here. This particular game has the following content some may find disturbing: crime, violence, and seduction. Before we start, we're going to go ahead and go around the table, starting directly below me with Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. Janie Potts Online. I'm playing Mary.
Next up is Keldry.
Hi, I'm Keldry. Also Starless Travel on Instagram. I'm playing Excel.
All right, and that leaves me. I'm Shockpoint Ferry. I will reprise my role as Regan Price, aka Watchmaker.
And I am your GM or director. Same director that has a lot more explosions than any other director out there. Yes, this is probably a Michael Bay episode. Anyways, last time we left off, our group had infiltrated, or at least were about to infiltrate, a black market sale for some submarines and high-end weaponry. Michael Bay. For some high-end weaponry. And apparently Proud Mary was trying to get her hands on some submarines. So before we jump into the actual auction, what's going on with everybody? What's going on in your heads?
I guess just hey, what's the plan when we wanted to grab her in between the auction and Isel is asking everybody else when we're actually in the room by ourselves and Mary has made her way back.
Grabbing her in transit might be a bit loud.
Well, I thought the idea was grab her right before we heard she was going to a club after.
Mm-hmm.
MI6 wants her dead.
Mm-hmm.
But if we grab her before the club, we are not in a highly guarded area, and you convince them to give us some breathing room, right? I hope. I don't know how this spy shit works.
I did make a compelling argument that trying to snatch her at the club would be less security and less obvious than at the auction or in transit to the club.
Yeah, but if we do that, why
if
would
we do it during the transit? We're going to have to be very careful, or it's going to be very loud, very flashy.
Why would it be very loud and very flashy?
Because we're going to have to figure out a way to stop a moving vehicle, get her out of there, and disappear. There is no subtle way of doing that. Actually.
Unless you have a driver.
That's what I'm thinking. Crap, and Toretto's busy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not... I mean, I can drive, but, I'm not a...
Okay, so on the good side, I'm fairly sure Anya does not know my face, Toretto's face, or your face.
Yeah, I have never been...
Toretto and I did not directly interact with her during our last mission involving her. So...
Oh, had a mission involving her already?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask. So what are we doing?
We're gonna have
Well,
to. We'll vary on very short timetables here. The snatching the driver and replacing him might be tricky depending on what protocols they have in place for him. But it might be our best opportunity.
could I make a phone call to see about if I could help this driver situation at all?
Yeah, who are you gonna call?
Um, Good question. Is there like an organization of drivers? Professional drive.
You know, I'm actually gonna have you make a roll for this.
Okay.
This is going to be. I'm gonna have you do crime streetwise.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, because if it's a car, we can probably beg Toretto to get us a car that matches whatever she's using on
But
short notice, right?
we need like driving skills from what it sounds like.
Yeah, that too. I'm
I'm
I mean, I
sure.
can.
I was gonna say, I'm sure Toretto's still gonna provide you the all the driving skills you need from him. He's just not gonna be happy about it.
Okay, so I'm rolling what again?
Crime streetwise.
Okay, so crime, that's 3. Streetwise is 2, so that's 5.
Remember, matching numbers.
Okay, so all of you numbers match when I roll you, please. Okay, I got 2 2s and 2 1s and a 3.
Okay, so two pair. You do know that there is an underground for like crime and stuff. You also know that in order to get in, you kind of have to be vetted. You know somebody who might be able to get you in, but it's not a guarantee.
and we're low on time.
Yeah. Another possibility is I might be able to redirect their GPS to get them to go to a more controlled alternate site in transit. But I would need some access to the vehicle that they're using at the very least to get the IP address.
So couldn't you do that with your knowledge?
That means getting to the vehicle they are using, so we'd have to get.
You have to actually get there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what vehicle they're using?
Not
No,
yet.
we will when we will hopefully when we get to the party.
All right, we do know where the party is. We could camp out, watch and see what vehicle they are. Somebody goes down, scrapes the IP address, and then take control of the GPS and direct them to the new location, assuming that the driver listens to the GPS.
Just
Mm,
out of curiosity, has anybody read the dossier?
I was figuring that's
I believe I have, yes.
Okay. I'm going to need you to go ahead and make me. I'm going to have you do a focus no on this one.
Okay. Oh, lovely. That's a bunch of D6s. Four threes.
Okay. You have pictures of the specific vehicle that she's been seen to travel in. It is a slightly elongated black armored SUV. You have the specs for it and everything. It's got a V12 engine, 3-inch thick armor plating, 3-inch thick bulletproof glass, as well as a minigun.
what the Okay, so maybe not grabbing her in transit.
And her specific entourage has 4 of these vehicles. But her specifically is in the elongated one.
So I would have to co-opt the GPS on all 4 vehicles.
But then we'd also be dealing with everyone in those 4 vehicles. I didn't want to do the club because I was worried about other people, but also I don't think we can. If you redirect them, then we'd still end up having to deal with everybody in 4 cars.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Vehicles like these will have some very integrated computer systems just to monitor and control very minute aspects of the vehicle. With the right leverage, I can might eliminate 1 or 2 of those vehicles.
What? You know what? It's fine. You don't have to explain it to me. My newest car is a 1990 Volvo sedan, so don't worry about it.
Look, all I'm saying is power steering in a modern vehicle is highly suspect if you know what you're doing.
I'm never getting a new car. Okay. Watchmaker, do your thing.
One other thing I will give you as part of from the dossier, you can tell just by looking at the car specs, like if you go online to find it, or on the dark web, whatever, you'll notice that one of the major weaknesses is the underside of the rear of the vehicle is less plated.
Hmm. It's useful to know.
All right, so we are gonna go to the auction and tail her and grab her at the club, or, well, redirect cars, and if that fails, try to grab at club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do a little research, find a nice secluded warehouse somewhere nearby that we could redirect them to. Plan out a reasonable route. Find somewhere isolated we could trap them in, and see if we can thin that numbers a bit.
We do have a safe house to get to as well as a, like, way out, right? Like, we actually have a plane that, or an area that we're supposed to drop her. That was part of the.
Yes, I believe Kingsley did give us like a safe house to take her to when we snatch her.
Okay.
It's in Whitechapel.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to go and take a look at the real world Whitechapel map to see what we are working with.
Not making it easy.
So, where is Mary's London house located?
Somewhere in northern London.
Oh, in the north? You put her in the north. Okay.
What, you want to be on Fleet Street?
Well, I mean, hopefully Mary can drive there and back in time for the party, like.
True.
Okay, so. Oh, that's fun. All right. Hey, Mary, do you think you could secure us a boat or something on the river nearby?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I have to do? I have to roll for that, or do I just?
You know some people. You can make that happen. I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
All right.
The name's going to be under um, June Anderson.
Okay. Uh, Okay. I can see a few places we could direct. The question is, how close do you want to get to the Jack the Ripper Museum?
Wait, what?
There is a Ripper museum, yes.
Okay. Probably not. I don't know. Does it matter?
Guess not.
By the way, you do also have access to the Belmont Hotel that's out here.
We do.
We did get rooms in another place as because Toretto was worried about some being bugged, I think.
That and Toretto is not a fan of the Belmont.
Oh, that's right.
Mostly because Toretto is not a fan of because it's not the original IP.
Yeah, he prefers the competing brand.
Yeah. He wants name brand, not store.
Even though sometimes store brand is better than name brand.
I mean, yeah, it comes from the same place.
That's fair. All right, let's. Oh. So are we going to this party just to make sure that nobody kills her while?
You mean the auction?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the auction.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, I've already signed myself up for it.
Wait, doesn't she know you?
Under a
Yeah,
different
I'm working
Yes,
as a person auction getting
but
stuff.
not as a spy.
Oh. This is very confusing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm. By the way, call me Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Not Mary. Okay. Charlotte. All
Yeah.
right.
And I think Mary will go over Charlotte's backstory, which I should remember, but I don't.
You were out
Character's
there.
backstory is a backstory.
You were out in the Swiss Alps with your husband on your honeymoon,
Okay, right.
right? Because you were there with Charlie, who was pretending to be your husband.
Right. And I don't have him with me here. So,
You
okay.
want him to be there?
Also, how are you going to explain how Charlotte, who if I'm not mistaken, is like a school teacher,
Yeah, I think that was right too.
Oh,
is
right.
at a weapons auction?
You got sick and tired of them kids. You got so done with listening to them little snots. You decided because you got screamed at by little Timmy one last time, you were just gonna go straight to villainy.
I've heard of worse reasons to go straight to villainy.
You're pulling a Joker.
Oh, jeez. I mean, there are plenty of reasons to not tell people you're a spy, like the fact that you're a spy, so just because she said school teacher.
No, I'm trying to because I moved to a state where I'm allowed to have the weapons. I'm trying to arm myself for the classroom.
Hey
It's really
kids,
bad. Sorry.
hey kids, to prevent another catastrophe, I've brought this RPG.
Oh, God. That's
This is dark.
okay.
This is
That
dark,
is
Mary.
dark.
Moving on.
I'll come up with a
Holy
reason.
shit. We are getting canceled.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'll come up with a reason.
Today's session is brought to you by 2A. Because the Second Amendment, everybody. What the fuck?
Oh boy. Okay, so let's get to this party, I guess.
All right, but yeah, Mary already signed up, and I need at least a moment of physical access to the vehicles. Don't have to get into them. I just need to be within like 10 yards of them.
I mean, does that just mean you sneaking nearby? What do you need?
Oh yeah, pretty much me sneaking by. Like I said, I just need to scrape the IP addresses.
Okay, I can play lookout and try to distract people if you need it, but I'm probably not the most Mary is probably the most interesting distraction. Sorry,
but
Charlotte.
Mary is going to be in. But yes, Charlotte is going to be inside the auction.
I need to be distracting inside the auction. I can do that. Can we come up with a list of items that the auction would have, but I need to get them wrong.
Actually, if you could get invited to the after party by Anya, that would put you in a very good position inside one of the vehicles to have eyes and opportunity to take out their guards as well.
Okay. I'm going in there to get weapons for my husband, who I saw a list in his study, and so I'm trying to surprise him.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna get a weapon wrong very loudly.
Yeah.
I'll check in with you after we get the IP addresses off the cars.
All right. Mission start. You guys good to start then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Cue stinger music.
Yeah. All right. You see just processions of cars coming into what appears to be an unused dock just off of the Thames. People are getting out while large swaths of vehicles are being just driven away into a separate parking lot. You see, most of these people are walking with, heavily armored guards. I'm gonna have everybody roll me a. Let's do crime awareness.
Not the greatest in the world, but okay.
Oh shit.
I mean, unless there's a different one that would work for that for you guys, I'll take any suggestions.
yeah, one pair of fours.
Okay.
I got 2 4s out of 3 dice. I got 2 4s and a 5.
Hey, you're my.
I got nothing. I got 3 different numbers. I got no matches.
You can take a reroll.
Refresh my memory. What does that cost?
The first reroll would mean that you would have to keep the result. You would have to reroll however many, and you have to keep the next result.
Okay. No change.
All right. All right. So we had one pair for each.
One
of you.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the two of you notice that these guys are not just they're not just armored. We're talking excessive levels of armor.
Oh.
Yeah. This isn't like I can just run up and punch this guy. Some of these guys are wearing almost exosuits.
Okay, so they're like more tailored out than my tailored flak jacket.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Isel is gonna point this out because Isel probably notices the outfits first, having had to wear several different kinds of like private security like body armor, and just look over and be like, We have a problem.
Hmm. Hmm. That is going to be tricky. I mean, we do still have Plan B.
And that is...
My Beretta.
Oh,
Look, I mean, don't care how much armor you're wearing. When you get hit by an equivalent of an anti-aircraft artillery piece, you're going to feel it.
no, yeah, no, You're talking to someone who used to work security. Jeez, you people are my worst nightmare.
By the way, I did post a picture of what you're looking at.
All right, and somebody walking around looking like a COD juggernaut is not a concern?
No, that's a concern. Um, wonder if they sell those suits at auction.
I mean, I
Uh,
could try to get one for you. What is it? A cat suit? You said?
oh my god.
No, that's not what I called it. No.
No, don't worry about it, Mary.
It's fine. I'll try to get you one. What
I,
color do you?
I,
Mary, you have a list of the things that are on sale.
Yes, I do. And I'm looking at that list as I say cat suit.
You see the dreadnought armor on there?
Oh, okay. This is a donuts armor. Is that what you want?
okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. Mary? What are you looking at?
The list of items at the auction.
How did you get that?
It was part of the
She signed
dossier.
up for the auction.
I
I can get you a donut armor.
that says oh my god, that says dreadnought. Holy fucking shit. I mean, holy donuts.
How many should I get? Did it come in different sizes? It doesn't say on here what size.
So there's on the list. There's two of them. There's one that says dreadnought, and another one that says Praetorian.
Literally either,
Oh,
Mary.
Prada. One is dreadnought.
Prada. I need an armor suit that says Prada on it, like a space marine suit that says Prada on it.
Barry's getting into character, so you know.
How
I love-
close are we to just doing a straight cyberpunk series? Because I can see a Prada power armor in a cyberpunk setting.
So can I. That would be awesome. The Devil Wears
Where's
Prada.
Prada? I would.
It's the Devil Wears Prada, followed by the A10.
So how do I sign up for this game?
Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, if we
So donut armor.
actually question how close is that to the suits that they have?
The Praetorian is closer.
Okay, try to get the one that's closer to what they got.
Okay, so I'll get the Prada suit.
Yeah, Prada, that one.
For an extra $1,000, you can have it. You can have it personally detailed with Louis Vuitton. Oh my god.
Watchmaker's gonna kill us.
Yep. Oh shit.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking more if we need to really, if we're running out of options and we really need to quickly grab her, then like may as well have one of those.
Okay, I'll try to remember everything you're telling me. But this is a long list of stuff I have to.
I
Yes.
just write on a piece of paper, a small piece of paper, just Prada suit and like the equals and then the actual name of the suit.
No, I know what that. I'm gonna get a post out of my bag. I'm gonna get a pink post-it note and a sparkly pen, and I'm gonna write Prada suit.
Oh god. Ha!
Is there anything cyber warfare on that list?
What are you looking for?
I'm,
There's
I,
there's a low yield nuclear based EMP. There's also some breaker cards or breaker chips to be able to just plug in and immediately break shit. Um, there is a couple of self replicating viruses. There's also knock files.
hmm.
You know you want a knock list.
A little bit, yeah. If you can snag the knock files, will be good.
If
Okay,
you can
so sorry, go ahead. I'm just trying to come up with a name that she would write down for knock files, which is completely wrong.
no.
Fort
Okay,
Knox.
so I am going to keep an eye out for Watchmaker while he takes a little walk near the vehicles, and then I am going to check in with you, Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my Prada suit and the nachos.
Got it. Got it.
Prada suit and some nachos. I love it.
And that's what my husband wanted. I heard him talking about it on the phone. I shouldn't have been listening, but I thought he was cheating on me, but he
Oh
wasn't.
my
He was just
god.
on the phone with somebody about the Prada suit and the nachos. I need to get those.
Oh jeez.
This is the first time ever thought it was possible to hear Prada and nachos in the same sentence.
You won't ever hear it again. Prada
Well, blame my
nachos.
husband. That's his fault. I don't know why he wants those things, but
Prachos. All
Okay.
right. So I'm gonna actually start with Watchmaker. I'm gonna need you to do me either a smooth stealth or a crime stealth.
I mean, numbers wise, it's going to be the exact same.
All right.
So we're gonna make it go with smooth because it's more. I'm here. I just don't want to be noticed more so than trying to avoid being seen. So more smooth than criminal.
I'm gonna just, keep an eye out. I'm not near Watchmaker.
Okay, that's 2 5s.
Okay. While you're moving around some of the cars, one of the valets is looking at you. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where you are?
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just checking over things, making sure nobody snuck anything in. Like explosives, weapons. The things that we need to worry about. And I'm extra security. Don't worry about
I'm gonna need to see some ID, sir.
it. Right. Now, if you just come, just right over here. Let me go ahead and pull out my ID. And as soon as he's going to get close, I'm going to see if I can make his face meet a hubcap. So what am I
Uh,
rolling for that?
you know what? I'm gonna have you roll. Let's do this as brawn fight. Since you're just immediately going into whooping his ass.
That's better than I expected. Out of 3 dice, I got 3 threes.
Hey, nice. What? As soon as he gets in close, he starts looking at this. What do you hold up?
My actual driver's license.
He's, hey, I know. And like, as soon as he says, "I know you," you smash his face into a car. He is out.
Oh, let me just prop you up right here. Okay, thank you. And now time to script some IP addresses.
Do we have like like
Yeah,
earbuds
you
or
each have.
something
You guys have earpiece radios.
on our own secure channel? Okay. Just gonna like short range, just like watchmaker. What the fuck?
It's fine. You'll wake up.
Yeah, but we don't want him to wake up because we don't want him to tell people. That was not me asking you to kill him.
It's more like he'll get fired before he wakes up if somebody else finds him.
But then he'll just say that he got attacked.
Let me explain it like this. Who is going to believe that he got attacked by a famous fiction writer?
Wait, you're a famous fiction writer?
Yes.
Okay. You just
Welcome to the crew.
Isel is like, I am like the most normal person here. Damn.
It also doesn't help that I'm also NCIS. But that's besides the point. More people know me for the books than that.
Yeah, I feel like I live under. I mean, I was living under a rock. Actually, that's not a lie. Never mind. You got what you need.
5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you make one more roll for me, and you will be able to use your. Let's see here. You'll be able to use either Mastermind or Outsmart on this as you're trying to take the IP address. So, focus no.
Okay. It's back to the normal averages. Only 3 5s out of 6 dice.
Okay, still critical. Yeah, you managed to get the details that you needed. You have the IP address. You also have the route, and you managed to connect to all 4 vehicles.
All right, got it. All right, I'm out.
Okay. I'm gonna go make sure Mary is still alive in the party. Sorry, Charlotte.
Speaking of Charlotte, I'm gonna go over to Charlotte, and this is all happening at the same time. Charlotte, as you're walking in, you are greeted by some of these some of the armored guards, and they're ushering you down. You got one walking with you all the way up to the check-in gate. Um, Once there, you provide them your entry invitation, and they do a purse. They go through your purse. They give you the metal detector wand, and they let you through.
So she's having small talk with these people, even if they're not answering her back, and telling this really terrible Saint Olaf style story.
You just see one of them turn his head like as much as he can in that suit, and then turn back to just keep walking. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? Like, after you're gone, you actually actively hear him say to one of the other guards in that like radio mechanical voice, it's like, what the fuck did I just, why did I sign up for this? I'm not getting paid enough. It's like, oh, I don't know, man. She seemed kind of sweet. Like, Shut up, Bill. Real quick, Ezel, or where are you?
I was just kind of covering Watchmaker and then heading into the party
Okay, so you
to
were down in like the parking lot area, or did you take a higher ground?
I took a higher ground. I would have been probably up like I actually probably would have been in the if it's a parking complex, I probably still would have been in the complex just further
Okay.
up at a point where I could look down.
Yeah, okay.
So I would have then head down from the parking complex to the
all right.
building because that's not suspicious because I'm coming from the parking
Yeah.
area.
While you're up there, you can actually see Proud Mary walking in.
Okay.
So as you're leaving, we then shift over to Mary or Charlotte. And Charlotte, you see lots of people here. There's at least 150 people here, different nationalities, speaking every freaking language under the sun.
Do I see anybody that I know?
You do see Anya, who is currently speaking with the auctioneer. Outside of that, I'm going to need you to roll me a crime streetwise.
5. Okay. I got a pair of ones.
All right, one sec. Okay. From what you can tell, you see Anya. Let's see, Anya von Luxembourg. You see a well-known African warlord by the name of Nadri Bosas. And you see a U.S. general that has also been in the news.
Okay.
His name is General David Mills.
And do I know if these people will recognize me or not?
They won't. The only person that would be Anya.
Okay. So I am going to look at my post-it note and bump into one of them. Which one?
Let's see here. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. You bump into the warlord.
Oh, excuse me. I was just looking at this list and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you, Mr.
He just
Military.
snarls at you, and you see the guy next to him go, "It's okay, young lady. Please leave."
Okay, I'm sorry. Have a nice day.
No response, but now you have eyes on you.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm actually going to be giving you what the system considers a status. You look nervous.
Okay, good. So I am being a distraction right now. So I am very nervous and bumping into people. I do intend on bumping into some chairs at some point. Hopefully knocking something over.
You see that there's wait staff going around offering food like little aperitifs and stuff.
Can I grab one and accidentally knock the tray over?
Yeah.
Kicked out.
So you knock one over, and I'm actually gonna have you do me a favor here. I need you to roll nerves cool.
Okay.
This would be at a -1.
So that's only 3 dice then, because I
Yep.
have two. Okay. Well, I doubt this is going to turn out well. So, oh my gosh, I got 2 4s.
Okay, yeah, you manage to knock it over, and the waiter is like, "Oh my god, I am so sorry." Oh, it's like trying not to freak out as he like pulls out a rag from his back pocket to try and clean up the mess. You see that like some of the people there are either not caring or very focused on what's going on right here.
Can I start crying and also apologizing?
Yeah, you could do that. While you're doing that, we're gonna go to Ezel. Ezel, as you're coming down, you notice that the hallway that leads to the valet area that goes into where the auction is currently guarded by a couple of guys wearing suits carrying MP5s.
Great. I'm assuming we knew how. I'm assuming we know how many and/or little weapons we're supposed to be carrying right now.
Whatever you had with you is what you got. So
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering if trying to get inside is a good or a bad idea, considering because I don't know that they really want armed guests. Although I
yeah,
don't know
no,
that they have.
there's no armed guests other than the guards.
Yeah. Um. Okay. I am going to. Uh. I am going to do a quick. I'm gonna about face and do the perimeter because there is no way I think I can talk my way into there without causing an absolute mess of a scene.
What um what are you wearing? Weird question, but just describe to me what you're wearing.
Probably a suit or probably a outfit that would be, I guess, low on the dress code for this kind of thing. So a
Okay.
suit, but something that is a little bit larger. I definitely am still wearing my I have my own tailored body armor, but the thing is that's not the same as,
Yeah. Well, so the suit that you're wearing is a slightly different shade of black than the normal suits that the guards are wearing. You might be able to get away in tricking them, but it's your call.
Fuck it. Um I know that Watchmaker has yeah, I know Watchmaker's left the car area.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna walk over and be like, um, hey, like, do you know who's supposed to be on the uh second level of the parking area? Just
Is Nick not up there? He's supposed to be up there.
I didn't see any. I didn't see anybody. I didn't do a completely thorough sweep because that's not my area either, and I didn't want to get in trouble for that. So, do you know who I should take? Do you know who I should take that to? Like,
I'm gonna have you roll smooth speech.
got it. I wish I could use style, but that works too.
You can use style.
I can use style.
Yeah.
Cool. Only 2 3s. Everything else doesn't match.
All right. One of the guys goes, I bet you he's asleep in one of them cars. You know how he's been talking about sitting in a Maserati? The motherfucker probably went trying to pretend like he was a kid again. Hold on. Steve, you copy? Steve. God damn it, Steve. I swear to God, if you don't wake up, I'm going to come over there and beat your ass. What? Where are you? Not on the 3rd floor? And the guy with the radio goes, son of a bitch. Can you take over my post here? I'm going to go handle something.
Yeah, I got it.
So he leaves in a hurry, and you're still there with the other guard. Hey, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just haven't seen you around before. Who are you?
Oh, I'm. I can't do that. I'd be so too mean.
Do it.
No, I was just about to say I'm Janie, but that was okay, I'm Janie. Nice to meet you. We're getting very meta here today. I'm gonna have to kill this NPC quickly so that we don't have to have a conversation for very long.
Janie, you say, huh? All right. I haven't seen you around.
Yeah, they hired a couple of extra security for this.
Nice. Who are you with? What's your PMC group?
Oh fuck! Did I hear any of that? Overhear any of that when we were talking to MI6? By the way, with
Nope.
no, I didn't. Fuck me. What's the real quick like? Does my character remember anything from any of the conversations I've had with the people who actually know what they're doing? Roll.
Sorry, say that one more time.
What's the what kind of role do I have to make for the does my character actually remember what any of the other characters may have said about a PMC number?
Nerves cool.
Nerves cool. Oh, okay. I'm not terrible at that.
Give me
Nice. That
one
is
second. Hold on, sorry, 1 second.
okay. Holding. Please play elevator music.
Sorry about that.
You're good. I got out of 5. I got 2 1s, 2 4s.
Damn. Okay. You've heard a number of different PMC groups that have been mentioned. in various places, mostly at the nightclub that you work at. One of whom was called Black Castle. Black Castle's a well-known PMC group from the U.S.
I'll just give a PMC number relevant to them.
Oh, you're Black Castle. All right, cool. I haven't seen a bunch of you guys in wow, long time.
Well, yeah, I'm usually across the pond.
Yeah. Hey, well, no, while the boss man's gonna go deal with Steve, I'm gonna go deal with something else. You don't mind standing here, yeah?
Oh no, I'm good.
All right, cool. And he walks towards the bathroom.
Cool. I am going to really quickly, quietly, put my hand to my ear to I'm not going to talk. I'm actually going to cuz what I don't know if Mary knows Morse code, but Watchmaker most definitely does.
Okay. So what are you signaling?
I'm going to tap out the like front door only me, cuz those are like yeah, cuz that wouldn't be too many clicks. Using my fingernail on the side of my armor near the earpiece, because I'm gonna have to repeat it for it to probably actually sound like it's intentional and not an accident.
Mm-hmm. So when I get the message, I'm just going to say verbally, all right, understood. I'm going to make my way in. When you get an opportunity, fall back to the evac point.
You get the okay signal 3 times.
All right. So what do I have to roll to exploit this opening to sneak my way in?
I'll take suggestions on this because I'm looking at like smooth style, but if you got something else you want to try,
I don't know what the aid mechanic is, but I'm assuming me being here helps.
yeah, you would give him a +1.
Do smooth style.
All right.
And with the +1, that's just another die on the pool, correct?
Yes.
Three fours.
Damn, you're on fire tonight.
Yeah. All right. So
You walk through the valet area, immediately come up to where Ezel is, and just walk by. No issues whatsoever. Nobody's seen you.
all right. All right. I'm inside. We're gonna make a quick whisper over the comms to Mary, just so she's aware that I'm on the inside if she needs backup.
I think currently Mary's trying to distract people with it being a disaster.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I am going to smooth my way through until I can find our target of Anya. When I approach Anya, just to have eyes on her.
Okay. You make your way through one of the buildings adjacent and come up from behind the heavily armored guards into the group for the auction. And you actually now have eyes on Mary.
Mhm.
Mary, one of the other guests helps you up and says, "It's okay, ma'am. Why don't you just sit down? You're fine."
Okay, do I need to clean this up?
No. That's what we hire them for. Sit down.
Well, thank you. You're being really kind.
Sure. Sit. And he walks. He's just done. And from this point, as you watch people start to take their seats, you can actually see Anya walking up towards the front, like the front row of seats, as the auctioneer takes the podium. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames and messieurs. Tonight, we will have a veritable bounty of items to be able to be purchased. Please note everything is going to be handled by wire transfer through Swiss accounts, shells, and otherwise. Starting tonight's bidding, nuclear power submarine from the UK. We will start our bidding at 23 million.
So very glad Toretto is not here with the company card.
I don't have that much, do I?
No.
Darn.
And you see people immediately raising their hands. You see the warlord actually throwing his up multiple times to try and outbid for it. And after maybe 30 seconds, they're already at $200 million.
Oh, I definitely don't have that much. I'm like looking at my account and it's nowhere near enough zeros.
Isn't that a mood?
Isel, where are you?
I'm staying at the front door until at least one of them comes back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually, yeah, I'm just gonna stick around because it's protocol to usually have two. I'm gonna stick around until both are back, and then see if I can like duck in to check in from walking the perimeter.
All right. So the guy comes back from the bathroom. He's, fixing up his suit. And he goes, "Oh, thanks. Really appreciate that. Wow, boss man's taking forever with Steve. Think he's gonna be okay?"
Should we call that in, or
No. Somebody's already getting his ass beat for a little something. We don't need to make it any worse.
I'm so sorry for what I did to Steve. Like, I knew he was going to get fired after this, but I don't think getting chewed out this badly was going to be the case.
So, it's going to be a couple minutes before boss comes back. The auction for the sub has ended. It ended at about $260 million.
Honestly, pretty cheap for a nuclear sub.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not armed. You're getting a deactivated reactor, so you'll have to start it up yourself with your own materials. Which brings up the next auction, the nuclear materials.
Oh my gosh.
That is the epitome of we made a problem to sell you the solution.
Yep. We'll start the bidding at $100 million.
Do I have that much money?
I mean, didn't Toretto give you the company black card?
I think so.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to work for you because it has to be a wire transfer.
Darn. I was
So,
looking at my account again and still don't have enough zeros. And I just look unhappy for a moment.
sales going progressively, higher and higher when you notice somebody like walking in last minute and taking a seat down next to you.
Do I recognize this person?
No, but judging by how clean their suit looks and just like how they're holding themselves, it doesn't either they're trying to fit in too much or they are not fitting in enough.
I'm going to lean over and whisper, "It's $100 million."
It's pocket change.
You want to buy it for me?
No.
Darn. Okay.
Eventually, the auctioning starts leveling off for the materials, ending at about $350 million. Same guy who bought the sub.
I mean, of course.
Yeah, you need to $600 million for the
Still
sub.
pretty
And
cheap for a nuclear sub.
yeah,
It's an older model.
yeah.
Still got to put it together.
And also has a few 100,000 miles on it.
Few 100,000 nautical miles. So they start wheeling out these large crates, and the auctioneer takes the sheet off of one of them and waves Anya up, and she comes up and says, "Now, for the meat of the meeting, we have here 16 Nemesis missiles. We'll start the bidding, 20 million.
Do I have that much money?
Yes, you do. You have about 50.
Do you need missiles for something? I'm sorry.
We don't need Nemesis missiles.
You
What
don't.
we need is make sure none of these assassins in this auction get the Nemesis missiles.
And they're auctioning each one individually.
Oh, so each one is
Each
that
one's
makes
each one's
sense.
starting at $1 million.
The person next to me, I'm gonna say, "Do you think that'd be a good anniversary gift?"
I'm sorry, mister. You say anniversary gift?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I mean, I guess. Yeah, honey, I love you. Have a missile.
I'm gonna put a bid in for one of them.
So I'm
1
just going to
million.
sit back here and, okay, we do not have the funds to acquire all of them. Let me see who gets them and track them instead.
So you watch as Mary puts up the paddle to bid on it, and the auctioneer, 1 million, 1.2 million, 1.4 million, 1.6 million, and just like it's climbing.
I'm gonna stop at 2.2 million.
Okay. So as soon as it hits 2.2 million, you see somebody stand up and go, whole lot, 50 million.
Show off.
Anybody contest? Do you want to try and contest that?
No, because that's all my money. Show, and I still have to get
Yes,
the.
but it's 50 million for 16 rockets.
But I still need to get my Prada suit. Well, I guess I could use my money for the Prada suit and the nachos.
Okay. Going once, going twice,
51.
sold. How much?
51.
Looks at the guy. Sold to the lady in back. $51 million.
Mary, where did you. What? Okay, all right. I can't argue. I can't complain too much.
They wheel the stuff back, and you see Anya just like grinning happily. Next for auction. we have two suits. One a juggernaut style, the other one, one a dreadnought style, the other one Praetorian. The dreadnought style has been used by the US military for the last couple of years for heavy combat. The Praetorian, on the other hand, is a special edition. This has been used by CD Underworld and is practically bulletproof in every single way. Starting the bidding, $50 million.
I don't have that much anymore. It's all my money to win the missiles.
The guy you were bidding against goes, I'll take that. And immediately bids $50 million. It's for both suits.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Let me go ahead. In the back, seeing that I probably have a paddle where I'm sitting, I'm just going to cheekily put up 55.
55 for the gentleman in the back. Do I hear 56? The guy looks directly at you, watchmaker, just pissed off, goes 57.
Need to double check how much did my last book sell for?
About 100.
60.
You see this guy like pissed. He's furious. Fuck. Sold $60 million.
We have like a vendetta against this guy, don't we?
We're making one.
This would be really funny if we end up we end up going after somebody else, and then someone else is going after us. And this is just going to end up so hilariously at the end of this.
While they're moving the suits off of the stage, a couple more people come out with what appears to be server grade hard drives. Each one of these hard drives contains a NOC list for the major governments of the world. This gives you the identities of every field agent in operation for those countries. Starting bidding $10 million each. Starting with the US. Do I have $10 million?
Get this
Question.
ball rolling. 10 million.
10 million in the back. Lady stands up. 12.
14.
22.
25.
Hmm?
25.
She sits down.
So 15 million left.
25 million to the gentleman in the back. Next up, Great Britain. You see somebody stand up. 12 million. And it starts spiking like rapidly.
Look, I just spent 25 saving my own ass. I don't think I can cover the UK and also cover, well, essentially, who is the UK in our group? Polly? Wouldn't Polly be UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Charlotte, the guy sitting next to you goes 100 million.
Oh.
I don't think I have that much.
I think he might be MI6. Let him have it.
You see him like there's a stunned silence that goes over the crowd, and the auctioneer goes 100 million. It's all yours. They proceed to go over like Russia and like Russia, China.
Oh, I'm
parts
sure
of the
those
Middle
numbers are
East.
massive.
Yeah, well, those numbers are like lower than the US and America, but they are pretty high. And eventually you see they start bringing people out.
Okay, we're going into dark places. Let's go on.
The auctioneer says, "These four are agents for these various countries. Some of you have a very sordid past with them. Here for your torturing and amusement, starting the bidding at 2 million."
Do we
Is that
recognize?
the whole lot of them?
Yeah.
Do we recognize any of them?
I would think Proud Mary, no. Watchmaker, yes. You know that some of these are U.S. agents.
2.5 mil.
2.5. Do I hear 6? Or sorry, do I hear 3? And somebody stands up and goes, 6.
Oh no.
7.
7 million. Proud Mary, the guy next to you, goes, 15.
I'm just like checking my account, like pretty conspicuously to see how much I have, which I don't know how much I have, honestly.
I hate it. I hate it so much, but I might have to dip into GODIE slush funds that, surprisingly, Toretto hasn't burned to the ground. 16.5.
A little rich for my blood. You can have it. And the auctioneer goes, 16.5. We'll take a brief break before we start the next round of auctioning. You see people start to get up. The gentleman that was sitting right next to Charlotte comes up to you, watchmaker, and says, "I know who you are, Reagan."
So you understand why I'm bidding.
"Yes, I'm well aware. You and I are kind of birds of a feather in that range. I'm here with MI5.
Well, I think you might have played your hand a little too heavily going for the server then.
Yeah, well, it's not money they're going to get afterwards. We're just going to have to walk it off now, aren't we?"
Fair enough.
"Glad you were able to save those soldiers."
Least I could do.
"Right. Listen, if I know my team, they should be in position any minute now. So, what's your play?"
HVT has critical information. We are here to try and extract them and get that information. After we have it, MI5, MI6, and whoever else is here can have their way with them.
Perfect. Do you need a distraction?
We have a couple of distractions in place, but if you could keep the civilian populace away from this particular stretch of road after the auction is done, it would be greatly appreciated.
No. I was saying right now we can get them running if you wish.
We do have a way out already planned. All right, give me 15 minutes to contact my other team members and get them in position.
On your signal, then.
Excellent.
The auction house accountant comes up and says, "If you don't mind, we'll take the wire transfer now."
Oh, of course.
Presents you a laptop to be able to do all the necessary paperwork that you need to do.
I mean, the opportunity is right there. Like, I probably don't have anything right available on me to do anything super fancy. But is it possible for me to slip in a extra little bit of code on the kernel side just to track and see where all the wire transfers are coming from?
Absolutely. And this would go into your outsmart. So you can make an action roll of any kind using no instead of the required skill. So I mean, it's gonna be no and something. What's that something gonna be?
Seeing that I'm trying to
Nerves?
keep the. Hmm?
You want nerves or what are you thinking?
While nerves would benefit me greatly, the fact that I'm trying to do this quick and smooth, I would think smooth would be a better fit, even if
Fair
that
enough.
is hitting me down one. uh,
And yeah.
I mean, 2 2s and 2 6s.
Yeah, you managed to do it.
And this is how you spy. You take every last single opportunity to get away with this.
And while you're doing that, the auctioneer comes up and says, because you purchased the Nook list and some of the assets on the Nook list, we're taking about $5 million off.
Oh, that is
Discount.
excellent. Thank you. So I don't need to dip into GODIE slush funds.
You see them
Meanwhile, I'm going to be quietly trying to remember everybody else's PMC number and names, and I'm memorizing card. This is what Isel used to do. I'm memorizing.
guard placements.
Guard placements and routes, and
While you're waiting for the boss to come back, he actually does come back. He's rolling he's rolling down his shirt sleeves
Oh, no.
and using like a handkerchief to wipe his knuckles off. So sorry about that. All right. Oh, that was fun.
can I go check in now, or?
Yeah. Real quick, let me check your badge.
Fuck me. I definitely don't have one of those because I didn't prepare for this. So I'm just gonna be like, sure. And this party's going early. I'm sorry, guys. Um, I'm going to reach over. So there's two of them with me, right?
Correct.
Cool. Fuck. Well, I don't want to die, and they're wearing better suits than I am, so. Let's see. I'm gonna reach over like to one side, reach my right hand over to part of my suit, just kind of to turn my body away, and I'm gonna use that to wind up to grab one guy by the back of the head, hitting like back of the neck, and bring him around into his friend. And make sure that they make full contact before I go to grab both of their guns.
Okay. Roll me a brawn fight.
Sure. This is totally fine that I'm doing this right in front of the front door.
You're off to the side enough that nobody's actually gonna see you.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. I'm assuming there's cameras. Where is... I'm pretty sure it's 6, but I want to make sure. Oh, is it not? Oh, okay.
It's 5.
Yep, it's 5. That's fine. That's very fine. That's 2 1s and 2 4s and a 2, but the 2 doesn't count.
All right. So, you grab one of them, and as you said, you throw them into the other one. You go, "What the hell, man?" And as you grab their guns, you see the boss like shove his subordinate into your path, like he's trying to use him as a shield.
Oh no, I'm just gonna backhand the subordinate and pistol. Well, pistol whip. It's not pistol whip. This is not a pistol. This is a big gun.
Oh, okay, you're going loud.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm cracking him. If he tries to shove, I'll crack the subordinate in the side of the skull, and I'm going to whip the other gun around, and I'm not shooting them. I am fighting with them like tonfas.
Okay.
And I am going to hit the other guy. I'm gonna aim for under the throat with the end of the gun.
All right. So as he's trying to do this, you crack the subordinate. He goes down with a loud "What the fuck?" And boss kind of backs up a little bit, takes a like a boxing guard before taking some like really fast kicks going your way. I'm gonna need you to brawn endure.
Now that is 6. Come on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. 3 1s.
Cool. And I actually have to look up what counter does, because if I recall correctly, you get to deal
Oh,
more
and
damage.
2 2s. I missed that. So counter. Best defense is a good offense. React against an enemy by rolling broad fight instead of the requested skill. You ignore all 1s from conditions and circumstances. I don't have any conditions yet, but
Oh, okay.
I think it just means I immediately react.
Yeah, so that would be an immediate reaction.
Yeah, so
either way,
that's
you still got it.
yeah, so that's just me trying to crack him underneath the chin to knock him out.
You crack his chin. You actually see like he spits out a tooth. He goes, "Oh, I've had worse."
And then I'm putting the gun to his head.
He's reaching for the radio very slowly.
Stop.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Yeah.
You don't have it in you. If you go loud, everybody here's coming to you.
Like I will take my chances outrunning them with you dead if you do that.
I'm gonna need you to roll a nerves cool.
Sure.
He's calling your bluff.
That's okay. We can go with my good skills. I'm okay with that. I get more dice that way. Come on. 2 5s, 3 5s, and 2 4s. Shit, yes.
Holy shit! All right, a critical and a basic. You like cock back the cycling bolt, and you just watch a bullet drop out. And he goes, "Oh shit, you're actually serious." Okay. He puts his hand down.
I am going to like I'm also keeping an eye on his friend. I have the other gun that's in since I took both of their guns, I have the other gun that's his friend's trained on his friend as well. Well, subordinate that is probably groaning on the ground.
Yeah, he's out.
I hope I was gonna say I hope he's unconscious. And it's like, you can give me the radio though. And smile sweetly with my voice.
Reaches for the radio, pulls it out, puts it in your hand.
Well, he'd have to put it on the ground, but
Okay. Yeah, so he drops it.
cool. Back up.
Takes a couple steps back.
Against the wall and turn around.
Does as you request.
Good. I am going to grab the radio when he does and put that on my belt. And then I am going to also grab his friend's radio, and his friend's earpiece, and card. And I don't know any Watchmaker will probably appreciate the like temporary extra tech.
He says, if you're done robbing Dan, who barely has anything, by the way, what's your next shot? You're gonna sneak on in and be the hero.
Why the fuck would I want to be a hero?
I don't fucking know. Why are you here doing this?
Hazel is just gonna like snicker slightly and then go over and clock him in the back of the head.
You hit him so hard his head bounces off the wall and he just drops like a sack of potatoes.
Cool. Now I'm gonna steal all his shit and I'm gonna stuff them both in a. Then I'm gonna stuff them both in a closet.
Nice.
Anything that I can feasibly, that is small enough that I can feasibly carry, that isn't going to make me look any more suspicious than like than I am currently, which is very, because I'm sure there are cameras in there, so I'm gonna have to contact the other two. But after they are safely stuffed in a closet, and I've surveyed the area with a sight to make sure that I'm not immediately going to be shot at the second I walk back out there, I'm going to put a hand on my earpiece and be like, unfortunately, front door is open, and I need to not be here.
All right, that's fine. MI5 is about to make a distraction for us anyway, so disappearing right now would be a good idea.
Good. Meet up where we should all get gone then.
Yeah. Expedited plan. We're still going to do the smash and grab mid route. I would have everything set up, and we have a few extra goodies. I also managed to secure your suit.
Oh. Thank you. I have some presents for you too, but you'll see when you get here.
All right.
I think that's probably
I got a present for Mary too. It's called someone else's credit card.
Nice. Poor Dan. He's already going to be maxed out. I think that's a good place to take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're gonna get into it. Uh, Last we left off, our group was at an auction buying a bunch of illegal bullshit, costing themselves and possibly the company millions. So since you've already done your little hacker thing, watchmaker, the accountant, closes up the laptop, says thank you, sir, and walks over to Charlotte. Miss, we are here to collect the funds for your purchases.
Okay, yeah. I don't have it in my wallet. I'm gonna have to link it to my bank. Can we do that?
Wire transfers only. Please
Yeah, that.
present an account.
Okay. Can you show me how to log in?
Oh my god. You can see he's already just like straight faced. Is not here for it. Says, I just need you to provide the account numbers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me get that for you. And you just see Charlotte going through her purse and has these post-its and finds like the pink post-its with the account numbers on it.
Which account numbers are they?
Whatever account has the 50 million in it.
Okay. So as you're typing this in, he's just standing there looking blank.
And I'm typing them in like one digit at a time, like
Oh my god.
Just the hunting peck.
yeah.
Me, the tech expert, in the distance, watching this and feeling a part of my soul die.
You know what? She has she's got like you can see a post-it with like her with a username and password written on
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh no. Honestly, safer
Oh,
than password program these days.
that just hurts.
At least
there's
it's not on your office desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte has no sense of security. There's like passwords, there's maybe a PIN number on one of the
Oh my
post-its.
god.
Wait, is
Oh
this
no.
just for the Charlotte persona or
Yeah.
Mary in general?
No, this is for the Charlotte persona.
Okay.
It's at this point that you get the call over the earpiece from Giselle going, yeah, front door is front door is not an option anymore and I need to go.
All right. Like I said, make yourself scarce. 5 minutes, and my 5
Where
will give us all a distraction.
where am I meeting or where do you want me to go is the problem because there are also several other guards. And 2 of them in a closet is gonna be found out.
Which side of the Thames are we on right now?
You are on the right side of the podium, which is
No,
the
no, no,
closest.
no. North or south of the Thames?
Oh, you are north of the Thames.
All right. All right. I'm going to give you an address. Make your way there. We'll pick you up on a way through if you can. It's nearby, but it's also on the planned route for Anya's crew if we can't snag her here.
Okay, so you don't want me to go running through the through
I
the
mean, I did secure your suit, so if you want to brave it and get it fitted real quick.
Oh fuck it, yes. I have something that you're gonna like too anyway. Is Charlotte still around?
Charlotte is making my soul hurt dealing with computers.
Ah. I have a couple presents for Charlotte too.
Oh my god.
I am going to beeline away from the building once I see a camera and then cut around back and get in through.
I'm gonna need you to give me a sneak or stealth roll here. Let's do smooth stealth.
Smooth and stealth is a different.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. And 1 and 6 and 2, so nothing. This is gonna be funny.
Okay, so you failed that one.
Yeah, that's all 3 different numbers.
You can make a reroll.
Screw it. Reroll.
And if that doesn't
2
work,
1s
you
and a
can...
4.
Okay, so 2 1s. You have a basic success. Not great. I was gonna say
Something. I only have 3 dice.
you could also go all in.
I'll do the basic success for right
All
now.
right.
It leaves room for hijinks.
So as you're sneaking through, you actually make it over to where one of the agents is, that's handcuffed, and he looks really beaten. And as soon as you get behind him, he goes, "What the hell are you doing?"
These are the guys that are these are the guys that Watchmaker
Yeah, saved.
had saved. Okay. Avoiding this, looking at him.
Okay, but this is it. I could spot you.
Yeah. It's not a really good area to get around in, is
No,
it?
it
Huh?
isn't. Jesus. Listen.
Don't worry, I'm meeting someone here too.
Oh my god. Any way you can undo these handcuffs?
Yeah, one sec. I'm also going to. I'm gonna look through what I have on me because I don't actually think I have lockpicks and or anything electronic that can get these undone.
Okay.
Watchmaker, did you say there were other are there prisoners here? Is that a thing?
There are a few prisoners. I secured them as well. Are you already in the back with the rest of the auction off merchandise?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So if
I
you're
found one of them.
huh. Okay. Um so how do you want to run this?
You're asking the wrong person.
All right. Can you can you undo their hand, whatever is restraining them?
Is it simple handcuffs or is it like an actual is it one of the fancy reinforced electronic lock
Fancy
variety?
reinforced locks.
Yeah, no, this is a high tech handcuff.
Okay.
While you're on the radio with Ezel, the guy that you were bidding against for the prisoners comes up to you.
Yes, how can I help you?
I understand that you won this bid fair and square. Believe me, I'm not happy about it, but there's 2 guys in there that I desperately want revenge on. So I'm willing to cut you a deal.
Go on.
Agent Powell and Agent O'Connor. I'll buy them off you. 10 million. Understand, I just want revenge for them thwarting my plans, killing my father, destroying my factories, the whole being a hero thing.
Mm-hmm. And you said 15 mil each?
12 each.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of hearing. I'm getting retirement age. So, yeah, I think I can do 14 each.
You're a difficult man to deal with. 13.5.
Okay. Well, if you were to send it to this account and meet me at this address, I will happily hand them over.
No, you'll be handing them over right now.
Why don't we go talk to the auctioneer and get the keys and go ahead and take care of this right now then?
Perfect. And he starts walking towards the auctioneer.
I'm going to let him get a little ways ahead and like, all right, change of plans. I'm coming back there with a +1. Be ready.
Be ready for the +1.
Yes.
Charlotte,
Got ya.
after you're done hunting and packing your account number in, Anya,
I'm just imagining Charlotte hearing all of this on the over the earpieces
while trying to do the thing, like, like as soon as you finish, the accountant goes, "Fucking finally," and just slams the computer shut and quickly walks away. But Anya walks up to you and says, "I thought I recognized you.
Oh,
How
hi
you
there,
doing,
Anya.
Fräulein?"
I'm great. I just got a gift for my husband.
I saw. It's quite happy to see you again.
I'm happy to see you too. Are you here long?
Only in London for a couple days. It is interesting, though. I don't recall you saying you are in the trade. I was under the impression you are, how you say, school teacher.
Yes, I'm a school teacher. I got this stuff. Sorry. I got this stuff for my husband.
Ah, good.
Well, he
Well,
wanted something else, but I didn't win, and I thought this was a better gift.
what were you trying to get?
The nachos and the Prada soup.
Nachos and Prada suit.
Yeah, I got it written down.
Extremely confused.
Well, I heard him talking to this really pretty, and he was talking about nachos and a Prada suit, and he wanted to get them from her. So I thought if I got them, then he wouldn't talk to the pretty lady anymore. And she like gets one of the crumpled post-it note that she has like the names written down.
Ah, Praetorian armor and the knocklists. Perhaps I have something else that may intrigue your husband in the next portion of the auction.
Okay, but I kind of spent my money on this, but I'll stick around. I
Well,
mean, I have
if
nothing
you are if
stopping
you
me.
are
My nails.
interested, I will buy back the missiles from you.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Of course. That will give you 75 million for them. So you'll make an extra profit.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's great. And are you going to be around? We can get our nails done later.
Mm, no, I'm afraid.
Oh,
I, as I said, have other engagements. I will be at the nightclub later.
okay, I can meet you there. I can buy you a drink.
Perfect. If you'll excuse me, we are starting the next part.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, you're doing great up there.
Dankeschön. And she starts, walking off. Says, "Everybody, please take your seats for the next portion of the auction." Um, the auctioneer's like, "Hold on, I got things to do." So if you wish, please head to the back. I know the gods are back there. We can deal with you in a moment.
Excellent. All right. So, if uh about my purchase about the agents, could I just get the keys to their uh restraints, just so we can get
Oh,
this taken care of
yes, of
quickly?
course. Uh, Mr. Stock will help you out. And he points to the guy who's currently like making sure that everything is prepped for the next auction.
All right. So yeah, I head over to Mr. Stock. Hello. I'm making a quick arrangement with another one of the guests. If I could just have the keys to the agents and my other purchases, I'll be out of your hair.
Yeah, hold on. And he like looks at the other guy and goes, "Do not touch that cart. That is the last thing you want to touch right now." And starts like rifling through a bag and pulls out a set of key rings and hands them over to you.
Excellent. Thank you. You guys are doing a great job. If I could tip you, I would. Bye.
Appreciate you. And as they push the cart out, you can hear Anya on stage going, "Up next for auction is a series of prion weapons."
Not touching that. Not touching that. Not touching that.
And, like you can see from where you are, like as soon as she lifts it off, it's a vacuum sealed chamber, and there are like four different small vials,
Oh,
and they're all sealed like super securely.
what?
Starting the bidding at $20 million.
A question: does this seem like something that is this what I think Anya was referring to?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna raise my paddle like like enthusiastically.
Oh my god.
And you see Anya, it's like, or the auctioneer's 20 million, right? And people are bidding on it. There's a guy who's like kind of shakily putting his hand up. He's terrified of this. But as the bidding continues, um, you do manage to get not just the knock lists, or the keys to the knock list file or the holder on the knock list to be able to unlock it. You also get the keys to all of the prisoners' handcuffs. So as you're walking back, the guard excuses himself out of the way so that you can do your thing.
All right. So I head back, leading the guy who's offering me 13.5 for the two agents. Right. Right.
Each.
Yeah. Each. All right. So
I'm
I didn't
assuming
catch your
I'm
name,
hiding.
friend.
Sorry, say that again, Keldry.
Oh, I'm hiding behind
Yeah.
hiding behind a big box and just seeing like, don't worry, don't worry, we'll get you out soon. And I'm just gonna duck behind a big box.
So as we're walking through, heading that direction, I'm just dragging up some small talk. It's like, didn't catch your name, friend.
Michael Fitzsimmons.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, one businessman to another, what were you doing that they felt like they needed to be a hero to thwart your plans?
Listen, just because I have a private island with a bunch of missiles trying to hold the country hostage doesn't make me a villain. Just makes
I
me
mean,
somebody who's power hungry.
categorically, that does kind of make you a villain. And why couldn't you just buy an auction, buy an election like everybody else?
Well, that didn't work.
Ah, you tried to buy someone with actual integrity. That was your fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, this guy, and he's pointing to O'Connor, this guy sleeps with my wife, kills my father, and overthrows the entire, you know, structure that I had going on when I was trying to get into that election and buy it. Which then, I ended up doing the whole island thing, and he blew up my island. Well, this guy blew up my island.
Mm. Mm.
So you can
Okay.
see why I want to kill them.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly don't blame you. and I hope you won't blame me and my associate for what's about to happen.
Listen, I have a pool full of sharks and piranhas waiting on these guys. All
When
right?
he says that, can I like just smacking them in the back of the head
Yeah.
with the gun?
Yeah. So that's gonna be brawn fight.
Fight, yeah. Come on, brain. It's not. Yep, it's 5.
Okay.
5, 6, 5.
Is it just you acting, or is also Watchmaker acting? Because there's a guard in there as well.
Yeah, take care of the guard then. So that's one fight as well for me.
I got one set of. I got 2 5s. That's a yes. That's the batch.
Okay, 2 5s.
2 3s.
Okay.
Yeah, don't like that
So,
face.
starting with Ezel, you try to hit this guy in the face, and you just watch as it like hits him, and he turns his face towards you and goes, "Ow."
One of those.
You're taking 1 grit as he just kicks you, like Spartan kicks you.
Can I counter?
Yeah. So that'd be brawn fight.
Yep. Do I have to roll brawn and door first, or
No, because counter replaces it with brawn fight.
cool? That's better. 2 4s and 2 2s.
Okay, that's better. When he tries to Spartan kick you, he ends up missing. What do you do?
I think Isel probably just catches or crouches slightly to catch his foot underneath the Achilles heel, grip down on the Achilles heel, and then bring their elbow down on his knee.
Ow. I felt that.
Broken knees suck. I know. I've had them before.
Oh no. Okay, all this is happening. What with oh god, no, that's all I'm thinking about.
I'm sorry.
So
sorry.
Watchmaker, you actually get up to the guard, and as you hit him, he turns around with a spinning elbow on you.
Well, I don't have counter, so I'm guessing that is brawn and dura for me.
Yep, at a -1.
Oh. Okay. 2 3s.
Damn. Okay. So you block successfully, and he's just like, "What the fuck?"
What?
He raises his gun at you.
Yeah, let's not do that. I'm gonna try and shove the gun further up. Is that also brawn fight? I'm guessing.
Yeah, this will be round fight still.
All right. 3 1s out of 3 dice.
Okay.
Nice.
Instead of pushing it up, I'll give this to you. You actually push the barrel underneath his chin, and he immediately takes his finger off the trigger.
Good. You're smart. Pretty much gonna come back with the elbow to his face this time.
You're gonna knock him out.
All right.
Meanwhile, dude's on the ground. He's screaming. But one of the prisoners actually like jumps on top of him and smothers him as best he can to keep the sound down.
Nice. I mean, Isel is literally just going to clock him in the side of the temple with the knuckles on their fist the second that he's down.
Nice.
All right. So with both of them down, I'm going to go ahead and start undoing everybody's cuffs. All right. So,
Cool. I'm
hell
just
are you
gonna like
people?
briefly make sure that the yep, okay. Isel's gonna drop a coat like coat over the under the knee so that it's slightly braced and not against the floor. And then be like, what do we need to do?
all right. So, here is the sit rep for all of you. We're with GODIE. You're saving your lives. I will admit this is just a perk. It was not our objective. So be glad. Further good news. We already have a escape route planned to get out of the country. All you have to do is help us out a little bit.
Shit. Anything to get out of here, man. Let's go.
Excellent. So we need to kidnap Anya, the chick running the auction, if you haven't noticed. MI5 is about to give us a distraction pulls out a cell phone. 3, 2, 1, now.
You hear a faint pop, followed by 2 more, and then several loud cracks. Uh, and for Charlotte, you saw like a little bit of a flash in the distance, followed by 2 more, and then you see this pane of glass that's right behind the auctioneer and Anya just start to splinter and crack until one of the rounds flies right through and you see the auctioneer just dead.
All right. So, continuing on from here. Who wants some dreadnought armor?
That would be me.
No, you're getting Praetorian armor. Who's getting
No,
dreadnought
that's
armor?
no. I'm getting the dreadnought armor.
The
The
Praetorian armor is
Praetorian is
better.
large.
The what?
The Praetorian is larger and is better.
Oh, okay. Then we'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the dreadnought. I've fucking piloted a couple of those.
Excellent.
And so soldier gets up, stretches out, starts undoing the back panels on the armor and just starts getting into it.
Got like what 4 or 5 people back here. We can do it.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, okay, let's see knock files. Let me just go ahead and yank the actual hard drives. The rest of it I can forget. We need to travel light. Looks at the
Oh.
other knock files that I didn't buy.
Here you go. By the way, and I'm going to give you the head of security's security badge. Oh, and here's the radios and the earpieces, so you can keep watch on those frequency, and you can always take them apart later to fiddle with them.
Fair enough. So, head of security badge. Let's see if they will open up the locks on the other knock files so I can rob them blind.
Sounds good.
As you pass the key over the scanner, the other doors open for you.
So let's see, that's US, that's China, that's Russia, UK. Taking those either ways.
And you see that some of the people are scrambling to move the prions into the back. Like there's chaos going out. You hear screaming. Some of the stage crew are literally moving the cart with the prions back to where you guys are.
I think you sell once I have, or right before I finish getting the suit on, is going to be like, Mary, we're in the back. You might wanna get out of
Okay.
there, might wanna rendezvous.
Yeah, I'll meet you.
Mary, I'm gonna need you to make a brawn endure as you're trying to make your way through crowds of very frightened people as
Oh.
the heavily armored guards start aiming towards the window and spooling up the miniguns.
So, is there any way I could use more dice? Because that only gives me 3. Can I just roll all of them?
You can actually do some. You can use your spotlight if you decide to, which means you find a way to. If I recall correctly, it's a automatic critical success. Hold on, let me double check that.
You're muted.
You can use an adrenaline to get a +1, or if you use your spotlight, you can get an extreme success automatically instead of rolling dice, um, or something of equal value in this case because it says do what you want. You're not trying to save a friend, you're not trying to remove a condition or save a ride. So you can get an extreme success or you can try something.
I guess I'll do this. I guess I can use the spotlight on this.
Okay. What are you going to do? Because like you can let me paint the scene a little bit more for you. You can see that the heavily armored guards are now trying to surround Anya to keep her safe while keeping an aim going out, but there's nobody behind her. And there's a lot of people trying to rush out from the auction.
But they're not trying to get behind her.
No.
Ooh, that's convenient.
So can I do something really cinematic?
Yeah, that's the point for the spotlight.
Okay.
You literally you're doing
Steal
the
the
most
spotlight.
cinematic thing. Yeah.
You're gonna see Mary, Charlotte, whatever her name is, use the people and just kind of like, I guess not really climb them, but use them as, there's a lot of them. So yeah, maybe she is kind of climbing them and pushing them aside. She's making her way through the people to the window, and she like ducks under the guards and out the window.
Oh, so you're just straight up leaving.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not okay.
there's people shooting.
They haven't started opening fire yet, aside from
Well,
the
there was
one
there,
sniper shot.
there was a
Uh,
shot. People are screaming. I'm a school teacher. I know I have to get out of here.
See, this was going in a very different direction than I was expecting.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I could try to save Anya, but I don't know if she would go with me.
Anya currently is surrounded by bodyguards, except for from behind. You could theoretically grab her and try and sneak away. You have an extreme
Yes,
success.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like grab her.
Okay. Part of the spotlight, since you're able to do this with fluid effort, by the way, you're not even pushing past people. You're just kind of weaving in and out of them. You throw your hand around Anya's mouth and you pull her in through the crowds and disappear before the Praetorians notice that you've taken her. Um, because you used a spotlight, you have to flip a coin. Do you want me to flip it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. If it comes up tails, you gain the spotlight. You gain another spotlight usage for later. That is tails.
Oh
So
wow.
you get to keep your spotlight.
Awesome.
So yeah, you pulled Anya back into the back where the stagehands are currently trying to protect this case of prions, and one of them sees you and goes, "Oh shit," and starts running towards the stage.
And at this moment, I would like to take my spotlight
Oh,
and essentially grab the gun from the downed security guard earlier
yep,
and take out the guy running for the stage.
cool. By the way, there's more gunshots going out outside now, because there's also like helicopters starting to swoop in. Uh, Give me a nerves shoot.
All right. And like I said, I was using the spotlight, so that's a +1 there.
Oh wait, you're using the spotlight. You don't need to roll for it. It's an extreme success.
Yeah.
Okay, you just putting them down. You killing them. You winging
Ye-
them. What are we doing?
Yeah. He needs to drop. He needs to drop quickly, and I don't want him drawing any more noise than need to be. So he's going down for the count. Then I'm looking at the rest of the stagehands. It's like, all right, you have two options. You secure those vials, and keep your mouth shut, or B, you cost me another bullet in this round, in this chamber.
One of them just like starts kind of putting their hands up, trying to hide a little bit. The other one pulls a gun and points it right at the prions.
Can I? Do I have the suit at this point?
Yeah.
Can I put the massive gun on the end of the arm to the like against his back? Not his head, his back.
So you're a little too far for that, but
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make this as part of the spotlight. You do manage to get the gun up and pointed, and the guy goes, "Noted," and puts the gun back in his holster. Shock, you want me to flip for you, or do you want to flip?
I do not have a coin readily available, so if you would please.
That is also tails. So you get your spotlight back.
Excellent. So if that's it for everyone, we'll be taking our leave out the back door, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Um, one of the prisoners gets up and goes, "Hold on, I was actually here for these," and pulls out a what appears to be like a biohazard case that these prions were in, and immediately cracks open the thing and starts putting the vials into the case.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Looks like today has been a very productive day.
Yeah. I'm gonna need everyone to make a. Well, you're gonna dodge, so either a brawn endure or some roll. If you guys want to throw out suggestions here for what you want to do to avoid being shot.
Can I
Oh,
persuade you
I'll
not
take
to
Brown
shoot
and
me?
Door. That's 6 for me.
Can I persuade the person not to shoot me?
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Darn.
All right, Braun and Endure it is, because I can't think of anything that works better for me.
I do have to roll 3 dice.
I'm actually going to give Proud Mary a +1 since you technically have a body shield in front of you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I have 3 6s and 2 3s.
Damn. Okay.
I got 3
Critical.
6s and a 5.
I mean, I'm in a
Okay.
bodysuit, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
you.
so it looks like I'm going to be the only one on the tail end. 2 6s and 2 1s.
Okay. Ezel, go ahead and roll me one more dice because I forgot about the suit.
Oh, okay. Uh, you
Okay, so it's still the same roll.
Yep, same roll.
All right, cool. And then, Mary, what'd you get?
3 6s and a 5.
All right. So I'm gonna start with Ezel. Ezel, you notice that as like the helicopters start flying overhead, the armored Praetorians start opening fire on all of these helicopters that are swooping in, and they do like a clean flat sweep horizontally, taking anything that's standing out. However, the Praetorian armor is meant for this kind of thing. You just stand there like a tank, and nothing happens to you.
Oh, this is nice.
Um,
They should have given me this in my last job. God fucking damn it.
for Proud Mary, Anya immediately just ducks behind the Praetorian armor and kind of pulls you in with her as she's trying to protect herself. You also essentially dodge all of this. Um, for Watchmaker, though, kind of a rough job. It's a 50 cal chain gun. So basic success, right? You had one basic success or two?
2 basic successes.
All right. For 2 basic successes, you end up getting 2 grit as you get winged. Not hit per se, but it was definitely close enough to do like some searing. And it's gonna hurt. Also, probably sent your flag back a little bit.
Okay. So that's what I do to people. All right, fair enough.
Stay behind me.
The guy in the dreadnought armor starts running out there, and he doesn't have a chain gun. Instead, he has a flamethrower and just starts lighting shit up.
Don't wanna. Okay, he does wanna. We wanna get going, guys. Come the fuck on.
But fire!
Yes, I understand. Fire, awesome. But fall back, soldier.
Immediately starts covering the 6, so you guys can start heading forward.
Yeah, Isel over the comms is in. Mary, where are you?
Right behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, did you duck behind me? That's fucking perfect.
All right. All right. Fall back. We're evacuating right now.
While you're yanking Anya through, she's like, I swear to God, I will kill all of you.
Isel just kind of takes takes one of the guns, points it at her, and goes, "I'm a doctor, but you don't need all your legs.
Do no harm, but take no shit. I get it.
Thank you."
All right.
Fine.
So, congratulations, Anya. You are the 100th person to say that to me. Your prize is an extra 30 seconds of no pain.
She just rolls her eyes as you're dragging her out.
Just to Mary, like, wow, good job. Nice.
As you're heading up the corridor that you ended up coming down at first, Ezel, you see the 2 guys that you kicked the crap out of jump out of the closet there. Did you tie them up or anything?
Oh no.
Okay.
They just don't have all their gear or any of their shit.
He jumps out and goes,
I mean, they're wearing clothes. Like, I'm not a Skyrim PC.
I mean, I would have done that. So they both jump out. Dan looks really confused. You may have given him a concussion.
I definitely did.
He's kind of all over the map. The other guy goes, "What the fuck is going on?" And you immediately see to your right, there's 2 or 3 Praetorians that are starting to move towards you.
Cool. We're gonna shove them back in the closet and keep going.
So are you shoving the two guys back and just continuously walking, or are you gonna face the Praetorians?
Oh,
Or
I'm shoving them into the I'm currently being meat shield for everybody else. So I am currently shoving them back into the closet so that way they are out of the way so that I can fire.
ooh. Can you give me a nerves cool?
Sure.
Either that or a smooth style.
They're both 5, so.
All right.
2 5s and nope, that's it, just 2 5s.
Okay. All right. So as you turn to shove these guys in with, one arm, they start fighting back a little bit. Um, the two Praetorians start just lighting you up.
Oh fuck.
The other dreadnoughts taking a good chunk of this damage, but you're gonna end up taking a grit. As the backside of the armor is the weakest part of the armor.
Yup. Fuck.
So yeah, one of the rounds actually gets through the armor and clips you in the side.
Ow, fuck.
Guy in the dreadnought
Run,
armor.
guys.
Just give me a sec, and you see him just light everything on fire.
No, you don't have to light the oh boy.
He's lighting the Praetorians up.
I'm gonna just use the other arm to level a gun at the other suits and fire as well.
Nerve shoot.
Do do do. Reroll those. 2 1s and a 5 and 3, so 2 1s.
Okay. The shots all ping off of these guys, causing them to stumble back a little bit, but the fire actually catches on one of the suits, and you can see it like start to creep up his armor, and he's forced to try and pat it down and avoid trying to not catch on fire.
If he's not shooting at us, that's what matters. Go, go, go.
Yep, yep.
Real quick, Proud Mary and Watchmaker, you both are taking a status. You look deaf. Because it's a minigun.
Am I still nervous?
No, nervous is gone.
Okay.
But yeah, you look kind of deaf right now. Mostly because you're really close proximity to a chain gun going off.
I'm trying to do short bursts so that I can not, because I don't want to actually spend all these because we're not even out of the building yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
treat it like a Gallade. You only have so many seconds of sustained fire.
Yeah, you had like 250 rounds, and you've probably gone through about 50 of them.
Yeah.
All right. But still, seeing you flag us on and assuming the situation, I'm going to try and push Mary, Anya, and our recently obtained extra bodies forward so we can get out faster.
Yeah, one of the agents actually picked up a gun while moving and is currently helping Mary keep Anya under wraps to not try and run away. As you're heading out, you see cars just trying either to get out and getting stuck or people fleeing. But Anya's SUVs start popping up with their miniguns.
All right, let's put a stop to that. So I'm just going to duck into a safe corner, pull out my laptop, All right, accessing that one. Let's shut down the guns, and let's lock up the engine real quick so it doesn't go anywhere. Because I feel like using one of those to get out of here might be a good idea.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Grab the big one and we can keep the suits too.
That's my thinking too. So, do I need to roll anything for literally shutting down one of the SUVs?
Probably focus, no.
I can deal with that. Well, they're only basic successes, but there's two of them, 2 1s and 2 4s.
That's more than enough. You watch as the platform that's starting to bring them up stops midway, and the driver inside's like, "What the hell's going on?" And the whole car shuts off, and the whole platform just drops as the hydraulics cut out.
All right. Well, I have our ride secured. You just have to get the driver out of the way.
Can one of our new friends do that?
Yeah,
Maybe the one with the gun?
yeah. You watch as he takes the rifle and puts it on Anya's shoulder and starts using her to walk forward.
All
And
right.
as soon as he gets up to the window, he throws the door open, shoots a couple of rounds inside, says, "Clear."
Excellent. Hello, people. We're out of here.
Anya is screaming at the top of her lungs, "You Ashnoths! I'm fucking deaf!
What? I can't hear you.
What?
No, I don't have any.
What?"
Usilla's just like laughing in the suit.
One of the other SUVs opens up and a couple of guys pile out and start trying to open fire on you.
All right.
I'm going to. I want to interpose. These things they probably didn't outfit them with shields if they don't have.
No, they don't have ride shields. They're just going to.
No, that's fine. I just don't want to use up all of our lovely little precious ammunition. I am going to. I'm not going to try to shoot them. I'm going to shoot the. Nope, I am going to shoot at them because there's no point of shooting at the car because that car is more or less bulletproof and they're not.
All right. Nerve shoot +1.
Nerve shoot +1, you said?
Yep.
And 3 1s and
Yeah.
2 and a 3.
Yeah, they're. This reminds me of a joke. That General Electric is really good at making things that spin, right?
Oh no.
They make the Gallade Avenger and they make washing machines. A red mitt, why they have washing machines. That's why they like to make things that spin. Jesus.
I do remember that joke. Oh no.
Oh my god. So you you shoot these guys down. I'm assuming watchmaker, you're able to get the car turned back on because you have control over it. One of the functions that you see on there is to actually pop the rear canopy for the cannon to turn it into a shooting platform.
It'll be useful.
You want to do it?
Yes, I do.
One push of a button, you watch as the back half of the SUV just shoots off, and the minigun section is completely open for you to stand on, and the guy in the dreadnought armor jumps up onto there and offers Ezel a hand.
Thanks.
Now, we both have miniguns.
Yeah, just keep in mind we might still end up. We're still technically going to be in an area with civilians.
So it's not a target-rich environment.
No.
No, it's the
No.
opposite of that.
Geneva Convention is fully in effect. We're just going to ignore your flamethrower use earlier.
I mean, as you can see, we're surrounded by like terrorists and villains.
In the middle of it. You know
War
what? We
is
can
still a
we
war
can talk.
crime.
Are you from Canada by any chance?
Actually, yes.
Okay, that explains it, considering I'm sure they call it the Geneva Suggestion there.
I believe
No,
the
we-
usual joke is they do not break the Geneva Convention. They
They
expand
create
it.
Yeah.
The Geneva Convention was something they had to create because of
It's
us.
Canada. Yeah, yep, you scare me. Who's driving? Please tell me Toretto exists.
Yeah, Toretto's there. Toretto's already behind the wheel.
Perfect. Toretto, take us out. I'll see what I can do about the other cars if somebody tries to take them.
Yeah, precision shot might be a good thing right now.
The other guys actually take the other SUV, so you're gonna have to unlock that before you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. So the guy in the dreadnought suit jumps in the back with them. So you've got, armor on two sides. And you are hauling ass as quickly as you can.
Mary, make sure that Anya stays put where we want her to, please, and don't take your eyes off of her.
Can I hear this, or am I still?
This
it's
this
kind
is
of
in an
muffled, but you get
earpiece.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do get it.
So
Alright.
I'll make sure that Anya has her seatbelt on.
Excellent. Go ahead and make sure she doesn't have any weapons, and then I pull out one of the handcuffs from I got off the soldiers, and put these on her. Let's not take any chances.
Well, I mean, here in the car.
Yes.
Anya is fighting you about the seatbelt, and as he's passing over the handcuffs, I'm gonna need you to do a brawn fight.
Oh no.
Also, real quick, Ezel, you notice that there is an anchor point that you're able to anchor yourself to in
Okay,
the
good.
back. So you can just, go ahead and take your little bungee cord and stick it right on there.
Good. I was wondering.
Yeah, because Toretto is Toretto.
Yeah. You're also
Okay.
wearing like 400 pounds worth of
Yeah,
armor,
I was
so-
gonna say if these cars came with, or if the soldiers came in these cars and they had these, then yeah, they're gonna want some way to stick the suits to the cars.
I only got 2 4s.
Okay. You're taking one grit as Anya elbows you in the face and starts trying to break out from the side door. And she actually pulls out a boot knife and tries to take a swing at you with it.
Okay, so we're gonna have some fun. Okay. Well, hello to you too, Anya. We're trying to help you, okay?
This isn't help. This is kidnapping.
You know those people were trying to kill you. All of
Roll
them.
nerves, or actually roll smooth speech for me.
Okay, that's. Oh yeah, that's 6 dice for that. So. Okay, y'all hope that I get like really a good roll here. Like 2. Okay, so I got 3 6s and 2 2s.
Okay. She stops fighting for a moment, She's got the blade in her hand. She looks like she's about to punch with it. She said, "Who's trying to kill me?"
High five.
I walked into someone. So what? You're kidnapping me for someone else? Who?
A mutual associate of ours.
At this point, you may as well just kill me.
Yeah. I'll admit it's not exactly off the table yet.
And she like thinks about it for a minute, and then tries to attack again.
Do I have to
Uh,
roll again?
yeah, you're gonna have to roll again.
For
This
brawn?
time, brawn and dur.
That's only 3 dice. I got 3 ones.
Okay, yeah, you managed to keep her from stabbing you.
Look, we shouldn't be doing this in the car, okay? We'll get it messy.
That is not my concern.
It is your car, though.
I can buy more. And she's like, tries to kick back so that she can get to the other door and just jump out. Like,
Where are you going? They're gonna just keep sending people after you.
Please tell me you locked all the doors in the car.
Yep. Child safety locks too.
yep. It's better than being captured. Wow,
What?
I can't.
Right
I
now,
switched out of
roll
French
fast?
or German to French. Oh, say that again.
It's better for you to jump out the car, get road rash by rolling on a highway, possibly get hit by something. That's how worried you are about what's
Yeah.
going on.
And she tries to jump up out of the seat to get in the back.
All right, yeah, no, we're stopping this. So as she's going to jump, I'm gonna go and grab her by the back of her dress and just yank her back in.
Run fight.
Brawn fight, okay. Two fives.
Yeah, you manage it.
All right. And as soon as she is, back in and in the seat, the gun is pointed at her kneecaps. Look, we're trying to be civil. Our mutual associate wanted you alive, did not mention anything about whole or healthy. Please do not make us have to use that option.
Scheisse. And
Do not want to have to find out how much medical training I have.
Fine.
Or how little.
As you say that, you see a flurry of vehicles just start plowing through traffic towards you. And the dreadnought just starts opening fire.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You said civilian targets were a no-go. Those aren't civilian targets.
Yeah, but there are other... This is why I did private security and not the military.
All right. So I'm gonna. All right. Let's see. Do I have these radios? Let's see if I can patch my way in. Okay. Quick thing. Anybody on this particular frequency? I would like to recommend that you turn off anything because I'm about to do what is possibly a war crime.
Who is this? Who is on this channel?
Don't worry about it. And then just gonna trigger a massive, debilitating loud noise.
We're adding debilitating loud noises to the Geneva Convention.
It actually is, I think. There's like a
Yes.
certain frequency of sound.
Yeah, there is.
So you watch several of the SUVs start like swerving. You watch as one of the helicopters that's coming over starts like dipping down a bit. You could see somebody throw their earpiece out the window. Then after like a couple of seconds, the radio clicks back on, says, What the fuck?
Oh, you still have your radio on. Sorry, round 2. Click.
Wait, before you say that, uh, this is the SAS. This SAS Heli 1241.
Ah, my apologies. Look, I'll admit we were a bit panicked and in a very tight situation. We did not have a lot of information to work on. If you could just cover these vehicles until we shake our pursuers, that would be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
If
Shall
you
I send it?
need,
Shall I send it danger close?
yes, under GODIE authorization, code, yada, 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 yada. We don't need to get an exact code here.
You hear another guy come on the channel. Goes, watchmaker, really?
Yeah. Hi.
Kilo 23, full send danger close. Full send danger close, sir. Do you tell anybody to hang on?
Heads up. Ride's about to get bumpy.
Well, Anya, let me do the seatbelt now.
She just stares daggers at you as you watch as 2 Apache attack helicopters start flying right in formation, shooting on either side of your vehicle, going up, and then unleashing a bunch of sidewinders.
It looks like the London streets are more on fire. Okay.
You should.
What are you? What? Like. He sounds like the fuck.
Yeah, Nizelle, you got the bird's eye view on
Yeah.
this. As you watch this, like a good chunk of these SUVs that are following you just explode.
Phil is just kind of like, okay, well, I spoke too soon. Yeesh.
You're free and clear, agent. Proceed onward. We'll have somebody meet with you.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to click off the radio. All right. Toretto, it's time to go off the original plan. Well, maybe not the go off GODIE's plan. And finish this assignment and get things back on track for us all.
I don't have a really fail quip here for for Toretto. Just imagine he said something really, really Toretto-y. But yeah, he pulls off course and starts, doing the whole going off of the plan. And almost immediately you get agent, where are you going?
Sorry. Interference. Click. Chuck.
Before you chuck it, you hear, damn it, I've lost visual. And they're gone.
All right. Now, so they can do the same thing I did. Let's see. Check the IP, scramble that, change that, and yeah, we should be good.
I think that's probably a good place to end tonight.
Speeding off into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of action this time around.
I guess we're picking up in the middle of a car chase next time, so I don't think it's stopping.
Oh no,
Actually,
you're at the end of a car chase.
yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
Truth be told, I think this is the smoothest mission we've had yet.
I think
Yeah,
so.
that's about right.
Yeah. And we're on track basically with what we were doing, so which is surprising.
Fair
Okay, so
enough.
let's see. We saved some agents we didn't even know were in danger. We got the knock lists on literally everyone. We got our target. We got out. There were no known casualties on our side. Nobody got shot. Well, I
Lots
got
of people got
grazed.
shot.
Nobody
Yeah, same.
important.
Rude.
I love that.
I mean,
Nobody.
we're mostly okay. Mostly, kind of.
Oh my god. All right, let's do some outros. Who wants to start?
So
We need. I was okay. You can go.
yeah. So I am Shockpoint Failure. I have reprised my role as Regan Price, watchmaker, who has pulled his weight this session, even though we're fine. Yeah. Moving right along. You'll be able to find me on both Twitch. Well, yeah, yes, you can find me on Twitch. That's kind of a given. But on Twitter at Shockpoint622 and Blue Sky at Shockpoint Failure. Let's see. The next time you'll be able to catch me will be this upcoming Wednesday, I believe, with
Yeah,
the return of Mucklands.
pretty sure it's Wednesday.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and mention it. Speakeasy Conspiracy will not be coming back until September. I'll be out of town this upcoming first Saturday, so have fun with that. Anybody in the DC area, if you run into me, no, you didn't.
Okay.
And I believe that wraps it up for me.
Okay. I'm Janie. I played the agent known as Mary, and Janie Potts on social media, or Janie Potts 7575, or whatever numbers that people come up with for me. And I'm on Thursday on this channel with Winter, a game I'm running. And I will not be in Speakeasy in August because it's not going to be running. And I have plans too, but completely different plans. So you'll see me.
Hi.
Nice. Go ahead.
I'm Keldry. I played Isel, the very new to the team meat shield, apparently. And you can find me on Starless Travel on Instagram, where I post art and pictures of plants and things that I grow and little insects that I take care of. And that's it for me tonight because I am tired.
Guess that leaves me. Hey guys, my name's Alan. I'm a professional game master and game writer. You can find a bunch of my stuff over on the City of Mist Garage on Drive-Thru RPG. So if you're looking for anything City of Mist related, please go check that out. I have most of Breaking Neon already up there. Next time you'll see me, we'll be back here for Mucklands next week with Keldry and Shock and our very own Fail Prime, who is the GM for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I get to reprise my role as Mermit, the cocaine addict gnome frog thing. I don't know what he is. He's an agent of chaos. That's what he is. Um, after that, I will be back here second Sunday of the month for Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse, where our group is getting deeper into cult activities. And then I have to see, I think I'm still doing Breaking Neon in August. I don't know. We may have an event that weekend. So I got to double check. Outside of that, don't really have much else. So stick around as we go over to High Shelf Collective and have yourself a wonderful night.